Hello student, Hemant sir is here. So today we are going to understand the very important part about the carbon atom, which is the bonds in carbon compound. So let's see how carbon is going to form the bond with other atoms. Okay. So first we have to understand the valency of carbon atom. And for that we have to understand the octet rule first. So what is octet rule? Octet rule. Octet rule, which is designed to explain the stability of atoms. Octet rule explains the stability of atom. The octet rule says any atom or element must have 8 electrons in their outermost shell in order to acquire stability. The statement of the octet rule says every element must have 8 electron in their outermost shell. In order to acquire stability. In order to acquire stability, every element or atom must have 8 electrons in their outermost shell. Okay, it is the statement of octet rule. If there is no 8 electrons are present in their outermost shell, then element or atom may gain electron or may lose electron or may share electron with other atoms. Okay, so let's see about the carbon atom. So we know carbon atom have total 6 electron with it, out of which 2 electrons are present in first shell and remaining 4 electrons are present in outermost shell, that is in second shell. So octet rule says every element must have 8 electrons in the outermost shell, but carbon have only 4 electrons in its outermost shell. So carbon have 3 possibilities. It may lose this 4 electron or may gain another 4 electron, then in outermost shell will become 8 electron, or may share electron with other atom in order to acquire stability. Okay, so generally carbon shares 4 electron with other atoms. Example, see, carbon have 4 electron in their outermost shell. So carbon's electron are represented by cross. Suppose these are the 4 electron of carbon atom. Okay, and hydrogen atom have only 1 electron in its outermost shell or in first shell. So we know first shell contain only 2 electron, but in case of hydrogen only 1 electron is present. Okay, so for having 2 electron in its first shell, hydrogen will share 1 electron with carbon atom. So here the dot represents the electron of hydrogen atom. Okay, so carbon have 4 electron in its outermost shell and hydrogen have only 1 electron. So this hydrogen atom will share these electron of carbon atom. Okay, so they are sharing the electron with each other. Hence hydrogen have its own electron and one of carbon. So ultimately 1 and 1 is 2. So in first cell 2 electrons are present in hydrogen to acquire stability. So hydrogen obeys duplex rule. Duplex rules means the atom must have 2 electrons in its first shell in order to acquire stability. Okay, and first shell must be the outermost shell for the atom. So in first cell only 2 electrons are present. So hydrogen already have 1 electron and it shares 1 electron with carbon atom. So here hydrogen have 1 as well as 1 of the carbon, that is 2 electron in its outermost shell. Hence hydrogen acquires stability. Okay, but carbon have 4 electron and 1 electron of hydrogen atom. So now carbon have 5 electrons. See, again 3 more electrons are needed to carbon atom in order to acquire stability. Hence it shares another electron with other hydrogen atom. Here again 1 more electron with other hydrogen atom, and here 1 more electron with fourth hydrogen atom. So here there are 4 bonds are formed with hydrogen atom. See, carbon have its own 4 electron and it share 4 other electron with 4 hydrogen atom. So own 4 electron and 4 of hydrogen. So total 8 electron is present when carbon forms 4 different bonds. Okay, so octet rule says every element contains 8 electron in its outermost shell to acquire stability. So now when carbon forms 4 different bonds, at that state carbon have 8 electron in its outermost shell. Hence to acquire stability carbon must have to form 4 bonds. That's why carbon have 4 valency. Carbon have 4 valency. So we can write here carbon generally shares 4 electron with other atom. They may be same or different. Okay, 4 other atom may be same or different. 4 electron with other atom in order to acquire stability. In order to acquire stability. Therefore, hence carbon have 4 valency. Therefore, carbon is also called as tetravalent element. Okay, so carbon will form 4 bonds with other atom or group of atom. Okay, so write down this octet rule. This octet rule is really very important. It is going to help you in next standard and till you will understand or you will study chemistry. This octet rule is not going to leave you. So octet rule को mind में ऐसा fit कर लीजिए so that you are not going to forget till you will study chemistry. Okay? ऑक्टेट रूल बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है किसी भी एटम की वैलेंसी को कैलकुलेट या आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए. ओके, सो राइट. So we have just understood how carbon shares 4 electron with other atoms. Okay, so now we will understand the type of bond in carbon compounds. Okay, so we have to understand what is covalent bond first. Okay, so what are covalent bond? So the bond which are formed by mutual sharing of electron between two same or different atom are called as covalent bond. And we have just understood about the carbon atom, how it is going to form with other atom. Okay, so they are also form bond by sharing of electron. Hence we can say carbon forms generally covalent bond with other atoms. Okay, so we have to understand the covalent bond first. So its definition is the bond which are formed by mutual sharing of electrons with other atom or group of atom are called as covalent bond. Okay, so let's understand. See, in case of methane, carbon shares 4 electron with hydrogen atom, 4 other hydrogen atom. Okay, so this is the bond which is formed by mutual sharing of electron between carbon and hydrogen atom. Hence all these bonds are called as covalent bond. Okay, so we have to understand the dash structure, cross and dot structure of methane. Okay, so let cross is the electron of carbon and dot is the electron of hydrogen. Okay, so we know carbon have 4 electron in its outermost shell. So here we are representing electron of carbon by cross. Okay, and electron of hydrogen are represented by dot. Okay, so this is nothing but the cross and dot structure of methane. Okay, so here they are sharing 4 pair of electron with hydrogen and carbon atom. Therefore it can be also represented as carbon. Here these are the bond between carbon and hydrogen atom. Okay, so this is called as dash structure or dash structure of methane. Okay, it can be also represented as CH4. It is CH4. Okay, so it is cross and dot structure, it is dash structure and general formula, molecular formula of methane. Okay, now all these bonds are covalent bonds. Okay, because they are formed by sharing of electron. Here they are sharing electron of each other. Okay, so here see, carbon have 4 electron in its outermost shell. Suppose this is the outermost shell for carbon. Here 4 electrons are present. Okay, and here hydrogen atom is present, and in its outermost shell only 1 electron is present. Here we have hydrogen its first shell, 1 electron. Here again one more hydrogen with 1 electron, and here another hydrogen with 1 electron. Okay, so see, this electron of hydrogen is revolve around the hydrogen atom in its cell, as well as this electron is revolve in orbital of carbon atom also. Okay, here also the same way, this electron is revolve in hydrogen shell as well as in carbon shell. Here also electron of hydrogen revolves in its outermost shell as well as in outermost shell of carbon. Okay, so likewise electron of hydrogen and carbon, they revolve in their own shell as well as in outermost shell of other atom. Okay, so by which they are sharing 4 pair of electron here, 1, 2, 3 and 4 to form 4 covalent bond. Okay, so write down this structure. Now we are going to understand the types of covalent bond. Okay, so write down this structure so that you can understand properly. Okay, so write down first. Now we are going to understand the types of covalent bond. Okay, so on the basis of sharing of electron pair, we have 3 main types of covalent bond. Okay, first is monovalent bond. Mono means one, valent bond. Okay, so the bond which are formed by sharing only one pair of electron are called as monovalent bond. Okay, monovalent bond. Then we have divalent bond. So di represents 2 pair of electron. So the bond which are formed by sharing 2 pair of electron are called as divalent bond. And last but not the least, we have trivalent bond. The bond which are formed by sharing 3 pair of electron are called as trivalent bond. Okay, so first we have to write the definition and along with we have to write examples also. Okay, so monovalent bond. So what is monovalent bond? The bond formed by sharing only one pair of electron are called as monovalent bond. Are called as monovalent bond. Monovalent bond. Example. See, in case of carbon atom or in case of hydrogen chloride, here HCl. Between hydrogen and chlorine, only one single pair of electron they share. Okay, so one electron of hydrogen and another electron of chlorine atom. So this bond is formed by sharing only one pair of electron. In case of methane, CH4. See here, 4 different monovalent bonds are present. Okay, so here carbon and hydrogen have only one bond, that means they share only one pair of electron. Okay, so in HCl, in methane, okay, all monovalent bonds are present. Okay, now next, divalent bond. So the bond which are formed by sharing 2 pair of electron. The bond formed by sharing 2 pair of electron, okay, are called as divalent bond. Okay, example. See, yesterday we have seen about ethene. Okay, here hydrogen atoms are present and between carbon and carbon 2 bonds are present. So this bond is formed by sharing one pair of electron and this bond is formed by sharing another pair of electron. So in carbon and carbon atom, these two bonds are formed by sharing two pair of electrons. Hence, this is the divalent bond. Okay. So here and again we have between carbon, here we have H, then C double bond O, OH. Okay, so here carbon and oxygen, it is also divalent bond, because here carbon and oxygen they shares two pair of electron, okay, to equal stability. Hence it is the divalent bond. Here again it is divalent bond. Now next we have trivalent bond. So the bond which are formed by sharing three pair of electron, the bond which, फिर हम लिखेंगे the bond formed by sharing three pair of electrons are called as trivalent bond. Okay. Example, we have ethine, HC triple bond CH. Okay, so this is the trivalent bond. It is ethine. And again we have HC triple bond N, hydrogen cyanide. It is HCN. Here again carbon and nitrogen contain trivalent bond because they are formed by sharing three pair of electrons. Okay, so it is ethine, it is hydrogen cyanide. Okay, so likewise we have covalent bond and there are three main types. These types of covalent bond are on the basis of presence of double bond, single bond or triple bond, or they shares by one pair of electron or two pair of electron or three pair of electron. They are of main three types. Okay, so this is again a very important part that you have to understand, because it is again going to help you in your this session as well as in next standard also. Okay, so write down this part. So students, today we have understood about the bonds in carbon compound. So generally carbon forms covalent bond. If all carbon single bonds are present, that means they are formed by sharing one pair of electron. If at least one double bond is present, then we can say they are formed by sharing two pair of electron. Okay, and in triple bond they are formed by sharing three pair of electron. So on the basis of sharing of paired electron, they are of three types. If they share one pair of electron, monovalent. If they share two pair of electron, divalent. If they share three pair of electron, it is trivalent bond. Then out of which we cannot think about the fourth bond, which can be called as tetravalent bond, which is not possible. Only three bonds can be formed with another atom. Okay, so here we have completed our today's session, students. Okay, so for better understanding, just to keep repeat this video once. Okay, and if you are getting any kind of doubts, you can call me between 4 to 6 PM in the evening. ओके, सो स्टूडेंट्स आज के लिए इतना ही, मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। बाय।